say, a design can still help you with respect to addressing certain risks, for example, warming?
With interior design, space planning is very essential. So you need to take note of its location, see how you maximize the use of light from daylight, and also its orientation.
So when you say orientation, like in solar, no, the best orientation would be facing the south. Pero pagdating sa bahay, how would you make use of the south direction, for example?
Actually, if the openings of the house, like the windows, are facing, or the bedrooms are facing south, or we avoid actually it's facing west, kasi it's the most part na maiinitan during the day. So since we're talking about climate change also and its effects, sa interior design, ina-address din namin yung ventilation, proper ventilation. Like, we're in a tropical country and it's very humid, so cross-ventilation is very important. So basically, cross-ventilation is you allow air to circulate, to go in and then out of the house. For cross-ventilation, we provide adjacent openings.
So, meron din ba kayong role, let's say, buo na yung bahay, and can you tell the architect, can you change it because mainit siya? Can that be done? Or that's pwede niyong isumbong sa kliyente yun?
That's a good question kasi ideally, we work
I'm asking this question because I might want to build my own.
We work closely with architects and engineers from the planning stage pa lang.
So let's look at the competition. How much of this consciousness on, let's say, risk, for example, increase in temperature, and then we have increase in rainfall, this because those are the impacts of climate change. Most of the damages that we incur are water related.
Yes,
so we're looking at these two as major sources or major cause of calamities.
Yes.
So let's say how much of that criteria are incorporated in the judging of the competition, of the entries?
Almost 70% of that is incorporated in the judging. A small portion lang would be on the presentation because we want them to be able to express how it will be and maximize the potential of a possible house in terms of making it flood-proof or at least calamity-ready in these times of climate change.
All these designs and calamities, how much of the Bahay Kubo concept is excluded or included, knowing that calamities involve strong typhoon? So,
sige, James, you
I
first.
mentioned about cross-ventilation. So that aspect of Bahay Kubo, of the traditional Bahay Kubo, should be apparent in our modern design of our current houses. Kasi yung Bahay Kubo may openings, marami siyang windows.
Meaning there is a way to maintain the Bahay Kubo concept and still, say that it's resilient to extreme weather?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? That's good news.
Actually, a lot of our entries lifted their inspiration from the Bahay Kubo and the Bahay na Bato. But the most important aspect here is the interiors.
Okay.
So that will be the focus for eDisenyo.
Okay.
After consulting with our architects and engineers, they go on and tackle the work, focusing on interior design as the solution to the design problem presented for this year.
How much of the interior design is a science?
Here in UP, the program is Bachelor of Science in Interior Design.
So there's a science behind
Yes.
interior design. Okay.
Interior design
Because it's
is a-
about building technology and space planning. It should answer a certain function.
in being able to be an active participant in environment stewardship. That's what we in UPIDA and eDisenyo would want to emphasize.
It's one of our objectives to foster and encourage the exchange of ideas among professionals, among interior design schools. For this year na interior design competition, we thought of what's gonna resonate to the masses. How are we gonna reach out to the people para para maging relevant yung profession namin as interior designers. Actually, for this competition, yung design problem, we got a house, a certain house sa Marikina, and then we're very surprised. That's the first time na yung exhibit namin, pinupuntahan talaga ng mga tao, and the people ask.
We know that the first, people will look when go to is shelter, lalo na in times of extreme weather.
True.
And people don't want to go to relocation site. Maybe you could design the relocation site also
For it to be suitable.
to be suitable, and also, but you don't encourage them. They might not go back home.
Sabi nga ni Architect Paulo Alcazarin, sabi niya, this urban flooding has been ongoing centuries ago.
Yes.
So it's either we adapt or we learn to be shokoy.
I think,
or Serena.
Yeah, I think, I mean, if there's one word that we should really also understand, is all these designs are intended to allow us to adapt.
Right.
Because changes in climate is already there. Hi, Jazz. Congratulations. This is the first runner-up or the second place? Oh, you'd say that. Can you educate me? Industrial Makabago. Is industrial connotes old, or ano bang ibig sabihin?
It means raw. So parang when you talk about industrial, kasi you leave a lot of things na parang in its unfinished state. So in this case, we wanted to incorporate Filipino vibe to our design.
What do we have here? Ito yung winning entry ninyo.
Yes, this is the winning entry.
So, yeah, go ahead.
The concept is tahanan. It's like a word play on our home, Philippine home, which is tahanan. But we use the word tahan, like tahan na, cry no more. Because you want to like have a space wherein it's peaceful and the owners of the space can feel like they're at peace. And kasi since na-experience nila yung flooding, we want it to be like a healing place and not to be afraid anymore.
Itong event na ito ay tree planting dito po sa laylayan ng Ilog Marikina, kasi nga naman ang mga Marikenyos ay tinuturuan natin na mahalin ang kalikasan. Alam naman natin sa paligid natin, maski naman dito sa lungsod ng Marikina, nagkakaroon ho talaga ng pagbabago sa klima.
Is our most important asset, and it should always be a constant effort to seek ways to take care of it. That includes professional medical help from the best available. The Manila-Beijing Medical Associated Incorporated is known as one of the most specialized centers in medical services, backed by several experienced physicians in Chinese medicine. At an accuracy rate of 98%, countless patients
Sa Pilipinas, halos 80% ng mga bayan at syudad ay coastal communities o malapit sa isang daluyan ng tubig tulad ng mga lawa, ilog at tabing dagat. Pangunahing dahilan nito ay upang mapalapit sa komersyo na nakapalibot sa pagkain at transportasyon. Kaya naman, kahit na nagdudulot na ng isang matinding mapanirang pagbaha ang ilang mga ilog, lalo na ngayong nararamdaman na ang extreme weather condition, ay mas pinipili pa rin nila na tumira sa tabi nito.
Taong 2009, nung nanalasa ang Bagyong Ondoy, kung saan ang katumbas ng isang buwan na ulan ay ibinagsak lamang sa loob ng 6 na oras. Ito ay nagdulot ng napakatinding baha at ang pinakaapektadong lugar ay ang Marikina City. Hindi lamang tubig baha, ito rin ay may kasamang putik. Kaya dahil sa karanasan na ito, pinag-igting ng lokal na pamahalaan ng Marikina kasama ng mga non-government organizations ang mga mitigation plans and projects katulad ng flood control.
Itong event na ito ay tree planting dito po sa laylayan ng Ilog Marikina. Kasi nga naman ang mga Marikenyos ay tinuturuan natin na mahalin ang kalikasan. Alam naman natin sa paligid natin, maski naman dito sa lungsod ng Marikina, nagkakaroon ho talaga ng pagbabago sa klima, climate change. At itong mga nakaraang taon, mga nakaraang buwan, ang bansang Pilipinas ay naapektuhan ng phenomenon na ito na ang tawag natin climate change. Kami, inundoy. Pagkatapos ni Undoy, binaha uli kami dahil kay habagat. Hindi lang naman Marikina na apektuhan, pati yung Eastern Visayas, binayon ni Yolanda. Kaya talagang it's now high time for the leadership and the citizenry to take care of the environment. Ayaw po natin ang climate change ay maging isang phenomenon na magdudulot ng kahirapan sa ating mamamayan. Kaya nga sa panahon ng angkan-angkan, ang angkan-angkan po ay pagdiriwang ng ika-388 taon ng bayan ng Marikina. Ang mga angkan ng aming lungsod o mga malalaking pamilya na matagal na nakatira dito sa Marikina ay nagsagawa ng tree planting. So ito ho yung mga tinanim ho nilang mga saplings at ito aalagaan nila dahil sinisigurado ho nila na itong mga puno na ito ay lalaki at yayabong bilang isang matibay na punong kahoy. Oo nga, iilan lang naman ang punong kahoy o puno na ating tinanim, pero itong maliit na ambag ng mga angkan-angkan will go a long way in preserving or restoring our environment. Ang lungsod ng Marikina ay may inadapt na 200 hektarya. Doon po sa Marikina Watershed Area, sa kabuntukan ng Antipolo, Rodriguez, San Mateo, nagkaroon po kami ng isang agreement between the City Government of Marikina and the Department of Environment and Natural Resources na kung saan tatamnan ng lungsod ng Marikina ang Marikina Watershed Area sa mga punong kahoy, ng mga coffee saplings. Ang sabi nila, ang coffee trees ay isang puno na nakakapag sip-sip ng tubig. Kung may malakas ang ulan, sisip-sipin niya, parang yung tubig baha ay hindi na parang bumaba sa aming lungsod. So 200 hektarya to, mahigit 100,000 coffee saplings na ang naitanim at mahigit 10,000 puno na matitibay ang aming natanim dun sa Marikina Watershed Area. Inadapt namin 200 hektarya at tinatamnan na ho natin yan. Bagamat ang Marikina Watershed Area wala sa lungsod ng Marikina kung tutuusin, pero nag-aambag ang pamahalaan lungsod ng Marikina sa liderato ni Mayor Del upang pangalagaan muli ang Marikina watershed area. So, yun po ang mga pagbabago dahil na nagaganap doon sa Marikina watershed, tinatamnan natin dahil 70% ng Marikina watershed area kinalbo na. Pinutol na ang mga punong kahoy. Dinedevelop na bilang residential area o kaya mga resort o kaya mga golf courses. Kaya nga ang Marikina ay talaga namang double time sa pag-restore ng Marikina watershed area. At ganoon din ang ginagawa ng DNR. Nagtatanim din sila doon sa ibang lugar ng Marikina watershed area na hindi sakop ng agreement between Marikina and DNR. Marami namang mga korporasyon ang katulad ng Marikina nag-adapt ng bahagi ng Marikina watershed.
Sa watershed, marami tayong puno sa watershed. Although ngayon nasira siya ng mga nakakaraang mga calamity sa ating bansa. Sa watershed, siya yung nag-hold ng tubig nang bumababa sa Marikina. Ang watershed kasi yung mataas na parte. It is part ng Tanay, ng Montalban. Ngayon, pag ang tubig ay nagkakaskade papunta sa bayan, siya yung nag-hold ng tubig para huwag siyang biglang bumaba sa bayan. So, dahan-dahan siyang bababa para hindi siya nakakasira ng ating mga kapaligiran. Ang puno ay napakahalaga sa buhay ng tao. Ito ay kaparte ng ating buhay. Kaya hindi natin itong pwedeng ipawalang bahala. Ang puno ang siyang gumagabay sa atin sa mga kalagayan sa environment. Unang-una, siya ang nag-absorb ng mga carbon monoxide na ating nalalanghap sa kapaligiran. So, siya yung filter natin na yung mga dahon niya. So, yung dahon niya ang nagsasuffer ng mga waste material ng ating environment. But then, okay naman siya. Yan naman na talagang trabaho ng puno. Hindi naman masama sa kanya dahil it's part of their, yung kanilang responsibility sa ating environment. Pinakamagandang panahon ng pagtatanim ay yung mga October, November, ganyan, December. Yung malamig ang panahon at saka may ulan. Kasi ang pagtatanim ng puno, kailangan may continuous ang watering yan eh. Pag hindi, nako, awa-awa. Ngayon, kung nasa watershed siya, marami nag-aalaga doon. Binabayaran din ng government para sila mga alaga sa ating mga puno doon.
Since the mid-1990s, we are very much aware that yung Marikina River gets flooded, especially pag may mga strong storms or typhoons. So we just want to contribute how we could mitigate or remedy the problem sa environment. And we had also talked with the officials from the upper cities and municipalities to also do their share of planting trees.
Yung watershed area natin, yun ang first line of defense ng Marikina sa pagbabaha dito sa lugar namin. Kasi nga, pag maganda ang watershed, maraming nakatanim na puno, tumataas ang holding capacity ng kabundukan. Pag mataas ang holding capacity ng kabundukan, ng tubig na na-hold nila doon sa lugar, nami-minimize ang flooding dito sa Marikina or kung hindi man, mamimitigate natin. Pangkaraniwan, ang nakakasira din sa watershed is yung pag-uuling na ginagawa ng mga ibang tao doon sa lugar. So, syempre, pag nag-uuling, nagpuputol sila ng puno. Kaya nga ngayon, meron ng pinagbabawal na ngayon yung pagpuputol ng puno doon para gawing uling. Kasi nga, ngayon, epekto ng climate change. Diba? Sa kakaputol ng puno, nagresulta ng pagbabaha dun sa mga nasa ibaba ng kabundukan like di Marikina nga. Yun ang talagang nakakasira ng watershed.
ng kalikasan. At ang kalikasan na may matutuwa at yayakapin tayo ng mahigpit ng ating kalikasan. Poproteksyonan tayo, bibigyan tayo ng mga lugar na pwede nating bisitahin. Mga punong kahoy niya ay magbibigay sa atin ng sariwang hangin. Kaya nga ang kalikasan napahalaga.
Really all about the development here in Sorsogon. How important it is for Sorsogon City to address your risk for its future?
You know, my obsession in life is to protect life. So one of those things that I have to conceptualize on how do I really protect life, not only on the basis on the outset, on the social programs, but how do I really protect the lives of people, especially we are the disaster-prone area in Sorsogon.
Health is our most